Hello everyone, welcome to my additional maths channel. So today I would like to share with you the secret code in solving hot question involving additional maths. So as you can see, the secret code is UPIC. So it's actually the short form of the 4 important steps of the solving hot question. So I really hope that you will follow my video teaching and understand what it means by up I see. So have fun. Hi guys, today I would like to start the lesson on hot class. I will conduct the hot class, to discuss the hot question. So this is hot class number 1. Alright, so for today's hot class, I will discuss the arc length, for the circular measure. So I will share with you the latest hot question that are quite popular in next year coming SPM exam. So let's have a look of the question. So maybe you will see question like this in your coming SPM exam. So for circular measure, you have learned the very basic formula is this one, S equal to R theta, right? And you also know how to do conversion, the angle degrees to radian, and then radian to degrees, right? Okay, so today we are going to solve. We are going to apply the formula in solving the problem. So let's have a look of the question. So this is the question. Let's read the question first, and there are many steps involved to do the hot question. So we start with the question first. So you see the diagram on the right shows the region of the shot put. So a shot push event drawn on a school field. The region is made up of 2 sectors. We will highlight the important keywords. 2 sectors from 2 circles. AOB and POQ. With center O. Given angle given AOB, POQ angle 50 degree. OA is 2 meter, AP is 8 meter. Then the instruction is calculate the perimeter of the colored region ABQP. Alright, so you have to use a pi given. Pi is given 3.142. Now let's study the diagram first. I'm going to zoom the diagram. Can you see that? So you are given the short put event. Now you are asking to find the perimeter. Perimeter for the ABQP. Let's study the diagram first. So this is a diagram. So now we have to understand the question first. So let me go through the diagram with you. So you're given the circle center here. I dot with the yellow color. So then from A to O is 2 meter, right? Then from A to P it was given 8 meter. That means the radius from O to Q here should be 2 plus 8, 10, right? So you have 2 circle. So this is 10 meter, and the radius for the blue one is 2 meter. Alright, so this is 10. This is 10, and here is actually the small one, the radius is 2. So the big one, the radius is actually 10. Alright, so you are asking to find the perimeter, right? So let me highlight the perimeter in red color. So the question asks you to find the perimeter for this one. So we have to understand what the question was. Okay, so this one, this is a perimeter for ABQP. Okay, so obviously here is 8, here is 8, right? So this is an arc length. So this one you have to use a formula, and this one you have to use a formula, right? So you have to use S equal to R theta, right? For this one, so you have 2 arc length you need to find. Then the other one is, okay, let's differentiate using different color. For this one is arc length, so you have to use S equal to R theta, but the radius here is 2 only, right? Okay, the radius here for the R here is 2, and the radius for the bigger one is actually 10, right? So 10. Okay, so you have to be very clear that the radius. Okay, so now in order to solve the perimeter, okay, we will use a formula, right? Okay, now in order to solve the Hotz question, firstly you must understand the problem. Okay, so we follow the step. One say you must understand the problem. So okay, when you understand the problem means that you jot down the important point. Short put reason consists of 2 sectors, right? So 2 sectors actually are the keywords. Okay, 2 sectors, AOB and POQ are 2 circles with a center O, right? With a center O. Now the sector AOB, okay, now you see, so let me highlight to you the important notes. You have to take notes. Okay, radius for AOB, the small one, is 2 meter, and then AP given 8 meter, and the angle all given. Okay, alright, so you jot down all the information, meaning that you understand the question. Okay, understand the problem. So how to solve the problem is, okay, basically you have to planning the strategy. So okay, because we are going to use a formula S equal to R theta, right? So you have to actually convert the 50 degree into radian, right? So that you can use S equal to R theta. Okay, then you can find the arc length of AB and the PQ. Alright, so now after that you have to find the perimeter, right? So how to find the perimeter? I'm sure you know perimeter is just that you just can be shaded region. Okay, it can be obtained by adding all the sides, okay, and closing it. Alright, so this is how you find the perimeter. Okay, this is so-called planning the strategy. So in order to do Hotz, you must actually follow the step so that you won't feel nervous or scared. Okay, step 3, then we start to do conversion, right? Okay, implementing the strategy. This pi is 180 degree, and then we will highlight pi is 180 degree, pi radian. Okay, now we are given 50 degrees, so we take 50. That means 1 degree is actually equal to pi over 180 degree, right? Red. Okay, so then you see you want to convert 50 degrees, so you must take 50 times this one. So it's pi must be using the pi given. So you get 0.873 rad. So after you convert, then you can start to find the arc length for the AB. Okay, arc length for the AB, and then you got the answer. Radius is 2, right? Times angle. So this is how you calculate. Okay, then you write in 4 significant figure. Alright, so after that you have to find the arc length PQ, right? Okay, arc length PQ. So okay, radius must be 10, right? Now so focus on the radius, angle still the same. So the arc length for PQ is actually 8.73 meter. Okay, so now we need to solve the problem. So that means we have to find the perimeter of the shaded region, right? So perimeter of the shaded region, okay, is actually you take the arc length AB plus the length of BQ plus arc length PQ plus the AP. Okay, then you actually add up all, right? So your answer is 26.48 meter. Okay, so that is so-called solving HOTS problem. So you implementing the strategy mean that you start to use a formula, okay, and then start to find the parameter. Okay, settle. So we have the arc length is 8.73 and 1.746. That means here is okay, that means we have the 1.746 here. This is 1.746, right? Okay, because we use x equal to r theta, which is 2. We take the 2, this radius times with the theta here 50, so it's 2 times 50 degree, we times with the pi over 180, right? So we'll get this arc length. And then for this one, for the bigger one, we will take s equal to 10 times, okay, 50 degree times pi over 180 degree. Okay, pi must be pi given by the question, right? So okay, that is how you solve the problem. So this is a HOTS question, but it's quite simple. Okay, settle. This is the answer for the question involving circular measure. Okay, the final step. Before we end, we always have to check the answer. So in order to solve the HOTS question, we have to actually follow the 4 steps. The 4th step is check and reflect. So we have to check our answer, and we want to reflect, meaning that we recall back whether we are doing the right thing. So arc length AB. So okay, our answer is we can use 2 pi r. You can use a formula in max, right? 50 over 360 times 2 pi r. Okay, you get the same answer. For arc length PQ, actually we use another formula, we get 8.73. So finally we add up everything, we get the same answer. So when come to the step of check and reflect, we always try to think of other alternative way. We can use another formula to check other methods. You can use another methods to double check, see whether you can get the answer. So like here we use max method. We use theta over 360 times 2 times pi times radius for the circumference, okay, for the arc length of the circumference, right, that we learned in mathematics. So we check, we get the same answer. So it seems like we have checked the answer, so for sure you will get the right answer. So in future, you try to find more solution to confirm the answer. Okay, in exam you also can do this way. So you follow the 4 steps. Okay, what is the first step? Understand the problem. What is the second step? Planning the strategy. Third step is implementing the strategy. And finally, the last step is check and reflect the answer. Okay, alright, so that is how to solve HOTS question involving circular measure. So okay, now let's do one more question. So and actually another question is about the circular measure also, which is, I think, is very good for you to prepare for your SPM exam. Okay, now I would like to discuss one more question. Now let's understand the problem. Okay, so the diagram on the right shows a paper fan fully spread out. Okay, the region PQNM covered by paper, given that OP is 15, okay, OM MP is 2 to 3, and POQ is 120, Calculate the area covered by the paper in centimeter square. Okay, this is about the area, right? Now let's zoom the diagram. So you're given the paper fan fully spread. So PQ arc length PQ, then QN, then here MP. Okay, this is a region. The region PQNM is covered by paper. Given that OP is 15 centimeter. Okay, that means from here to here to here is actually given by 15 centimeter, right? Okay, some more. What are the information? OM ratio to MP, see or not? You see the ratio given. Now they want to test you the ratio. OM ratio MP is 2 to 3, and the angle POQ is 120. Go to the diagram. OM and MP. OMMP ratio 2 to 3. Alright, that means total is 5 portion, right? So you divide by 5. 15 divided by 5. Okay, because you got 15 centimeter, right? 15 centimeter. That's how you understand. So O is here, M is here, P is here. Ratio here is 2, here is 3. So that means you actually divide by 5 portion. So one portion is 3. That means here is 6 centimeter. Here will be 9 centimeter. That's how you work out the answer. So that means okay, the length of OM here 6. Alright, here will be 9 centimeter. So total will be 15. Okay, then the angle was given 120. Let's go through the question. Calculate the area covered by the paper. Okay, that means the region that pink color that I highlighted. Okay, so that means we have to understand the problem first. Okay, so P, Q, and M is the region covered by paper. So when the paper fan is opened up completely, okay, understand? Then OP 15 centimeter. Then the ratio also given. Alright, so we highlight the ratio is given. Alright, so we are asking to find the area. Okay, you must know what the question asks you to find. Area covered by the paper. Okay, now we can start to planning the strategy. Step 2, right? So we have to understand our ratio. Okay, then we convert the 120 degree into radian, right? And we use the sector formula, right, to find the area of the sector POQ and the sector MQN. Then after that we will subtract the area. Alright, okay, we subtract the area MON from the area of POQ. Alright, so that is the area covered by the paper. Alright, it shows that we are going to implement later. So we plan first. Okay, we have planned the strategy. Now implementing the strategy. Okay, when come to implementing the strategy, actually we are doing calculation. Then we have 6 centimeter for OM. You use a ratio like just now I show you. And the angle 120, you must convert to radian. You must times the pi over 180 degree. Okay, so we have the angle is 2.0947 radian. Now you have to apply the formula for the sector, right? Okay, formula for the sector for POQ. Okay, we are going to use this formula. Then the radius is 15 for the bigger one. Angle is 2.0947. So we have the area for the bigger sector, right? Then we will find the area for the smaller one. Smaller sector is actually using the same formula, but the radius now is 6, right? Half r square theta. Theta still the same. So we have the sector for the smaller one is 37.70 centimeter square. Finally, we need to find the area by take the bigger sector and then we minus the smaller sector. So the answer is 197.95 centimeter square. The last step, check and reflect, right? So we have to use another alternative, right, to check whether we are getting the right answer. Okay, so you can always explore a different way of doing. So I'm going to use a max formula, theta over 360 times pi r square, right? So I use another formula to double check. So the formula that we use in max can be using here. So what is the formula for area of the sector? Area of sector. Okay, so in max we have theta over 360 degree pi r square, right? Okay, so for just now we use half r square theta, right? So same, right? Okay, so but we want to test whether we get the right answer or not. So it seems like we are getting the same answer. 235.65 pi r square, radius is 15, 120 over 360, okay, times pi times radius 6 square, we get the area of the smaller sector. Finally, we will minus. Okay, we take the bigger sector, we minus the smaller sector, so the answer is 197.95. So we are getting the same answer like just now, right? Remember, if the angle theta is in degree, then the area of the sector can be found using this formula. It's a max formula, right? Okay, this is an excellent tips. Alright, so you can always use a formula in max, okay, or another alternative to double check. So in short, when you do HOTS question, what is the first step? Understanding the problem. What is the second step? Planning the strategy. And then what is the third step? Implementing the strategy. Okay, implementing a strategy means you start to do calculation. Alright, but after we do the calculation, we have to double check, right? So we want to check whether if we use another method, we will get the same answer or not. So check and reflect. Alright, that is so-called HOTS steps. So again, the first step is what? Okay, remember the first step is understand the problem. We use a letter U. Understand. Second step is P. Okay, planning the strategy. Alright, so UP. Followed by the third step is I. Implementing, right? Implementing the strategy. Okay, so UPI. And the last step is check and reflect, C. Okay, so we have to follow the first step. Okay, so write down the step. Step to solve, okay, HOTS question. HOTS question. Again, the first step is understanding the problem. Okay, so U. And then the second step is plan, right? Plan. So now please remember, you then plan. After planning, implementing. After implementing is check and reflect, UPIC. Okay, understanding, planning, implementing, and check, UPIC. Remember UPIC. Okay, so you have to memorize the step to solve the HOTS question is UPIC. Up, I see. Your marks will be going up. Oh, I see. That's because you are good in HOTS. Up, I see. Okay, remember, up means what? Understanding the problem. Okay. Okay. P is what? Planning, right? Planning the strategy. I is what? Implementing the strategy. C is what? Checking and reflect. The HOTS is up, I see. Up, I see. Okay. So okay, that's all my sharing for today. I hope you really confidence in solving the HOTS question. I'm sure your result will be up. Right? That's all for today. I shall see you in my next video lesson. Bye bye. Have a nice day.